Hi folks, Pat here. And tonight's rant is about David Astroturf Axelrod. You know, I was watching the press conference the other day about the lady who came forward to accuse Herman Cain of sexual harassment and who's being represented by Axelrod. And following that press conference, it came to light that this woman basically shares, or not shares an apartment, but lives in the same apartment complex as David Axelrod. Now, that doesn't mean anything in and of itself. According to the woman, they just nod at each other as they pass each other going to the gym or the sauna or wherever they happen to be going. Not that unusual. But I'll tell you, David Axelrod sure pops up in some interesting places. You know, before there was the Obama administration, back in the Chicago days, well, Michelle worked for the University of Chicago Medical Center. Now, this is the place that she gives a speech about how she left the life as a high-paid lawyer, where she was making about $100,000 a year, to become a hard-working but lowly paid civil servant to, basically do good works. The civil servant gig didn't pay too bad either. She was making $121,000 when she started at the University of Chicago Medical Center, and she developed a program along with her good buddy Valerie Jarrett that basically they would take people who came to the University of Chicago Medical Center who didn't have health insurance. You know, those poor, miserable, not insured people that Barack and Michelle feel so strongly about. Well, they would take those people and not treat them at the University of Chicago and basically transport them to other hospitals and drop them off there for treatment. Now, this saved the University of Chicago a bundle of money, and basically, Michelle got a big raise and she got a performance bonus, and then again, the hard-working civil servant was making $316,000 a year. Good money, for the job, and a heck of a pay raise. I mean, it might have something to do too with the $1 million grant that then Senator Obama got, passed to the University of Chicago Medical Center, even though really the University of Chicago Medical Center wasn't eligible for that money because they didn't treat uninsured people. Anyway, who am I to say? But this was a pretty controversial program, and it smacked of patient dumping. Now, patient dumping is where you do exactly that, where you take someone who shows up at your door and doesn't have money, and you transport them on down the road to a hospital. Another hospital will take them, and thereby you save your hospital beds for the insured people, and you make money, which is, makes sense. Unfortunately, when President Reagan was president, he outlawed patient dumping. It was against the law. Well, there was a lot of controversy about the program, and so Michelle and Valerie got together, and they thought, geez, how do they, put a positive spin on this? Oh, a positive spin? Who better at positive spin than David Axelrod, who became the PR director for the University of Chicago Medical Center and came up with the name the Urban Health and Care Initiative instead of patient dumping, because Urban Health Care Initiative sounds so much better. And they even advertised the fact that, hey, we don't charge people to take them from our hospital to another hospital. We provide a free shuttle bus. How nice is that? So Axelrod's been around a long time, and you only have to listen to the guy talk. Talk about a spin doctor. This guy, he bears some looking into. Just if you have a few moments, do an internet search on David Axelrod. Look up some of the stories. Read Michelle Melton's book. Come with your own conclusions. But the fact that this guy is involved, even if he walked by the building where this lady lived, is enough to make me curious. And David Axelrod, my rant for tonight. Thanks for listening.